Right here, like right here. Like directly under me. Alright, start deflecting when I say go. Damn. Alright, back up a little bit. I want to see if you can deflect the healing pod. Yeah. I want to see if you can deflect the healing pod. Okay, right?
Oh, you can.
Here, back up.
I can do it right next to you.
Alright, is your deflect off cooldown?
Here, come here. Stand next to me. Look at me. Go right at my face. Right at my face.
I still got it.
Totally works.
Fail.
Alright guys, let's go talk about attack. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Group up with me.
Did we talk enough about defense? We know
Well, I asked if anybody had questions, and you said deflect my healing pod, so I assumed we were done.
So for attack on this map, I think banana is the most effective way to go, unless we want to like rush in. So like a general thing with attack is, I don't know if you guys watch a lot of pro tournaments, but honestly like teams get worked on attack a lot of the times. And I think what happens to us is we do one team push and we get wrecked, and then we're like, oh, we fucking suck, like gotta swap, these guys are good, like game over, you know, like all that shit, and our mentality just completely drops. Like something that's kind of in Overwatch's blood is like, you're just gonna feel like you're banging your head against the wall a lot of the times. And so like I think what we need to do is not be timid and not be afraid and run Lucio all the time on attack, and we get up here and then Lucio at least just is on speed. He doesn't even have to speed boost, but we all rush in and we all try and get those picks. And especially if we're poking at the choke and we get a kill, then we need to fly in. But like a lot of the times on defense, you notice like teams will steamroll in and we'll just get worked. That works on offense too. Like if we run in and show no fear and like focus down the Rhine or focus down the Ana or whatever, you know, it's kind of an easy. And if we all
up here,
and if we
this top hallway,
and if we all push in and we get wiped the first time, just do it again the second time and do it again the third time. And then it's like if there's something that's specifically working, it's like a Pharah or something, then like yeah, we'll switch. But
and that was another thing I wanted to cover is dry
you
pushes.
Can still do it.
What we want to do with the dry push is it's purely just to charge ultimates. It will most likely lead to everyone dying, but we want to bait them into using their ultimate, so we have ult advantage.
Yeah.
Or try to get them to use their, if we can, the defensive ults. Those are hard to get out against good players unless they actually have combo or to counter.
Once in a while, we might have to come in with one ult to bait out their
Reinhardt or something like that.
Like we could come in and waste one if we needed to. If we really needed to get like a Transcendence out or something, we could fly off a Genji ult and then next time come in with the other 5.
You need to get the Transcendence down, then we just need to have someone pick the Zenyatta before we use that specific combo.
Yeah,
if everything that we have is countered by Transcendence, then we probably need to switch it.
That's a good point. Alright, so Connor likes going outside banana.
What we should do...
Can you tell us why? Why do you like this way, Connor?
Most of the time, the reason I say do that is because currently at our skill level, especially in solo queue, and we do it a lot too, we have the poke at the choke mentality, where we sit behind our Reinhardt shield, whip our dicks out, spin them in a helicopter, and not really do anything about it.
I want
so the reason I always say go banana is because it encourages like a more aggressive type of play, because you flank around here and you usually catch the other team off guard because they're looking at the doorway, and then once you're here, like your whole team's already in the fight, so there isn't like a choke for them to poke at. So that's why I always encourage banana, and sometimes it works, especially if you have like a Pharah or a flanking Genji or something.
So
it catches a lot of teams off.
The only thing I don't like about this direction, which doesn't mean I won't do it, is that sometimes what happens is, you know, I'm usually with you guys, I'm usually a tank up front. I'll go through here with Reinhardt like this, blah blah blah, and Soldier will come through like that, and then people who are up top drop. And they drop here and they're like, hey supports, we're gonna kick your ass.
Yeah.
And then we're split.
Well, yeah, banana's not usually the best way to go. Well, you usually go up this way. That's why everyone goes up this way.
Connor,
but I say banana
like your
because
idea.
of the poke. Yeah.
But I think it would be more effective if we pushed underneath if we're gonna take the high ground, because that lets us go straight up the stairs.
I don't like being here.
Vulnerability. We'd come in
Banana's
here sometimes,
nice if you have a Pharah Genji, because like anything with mobility. Anything with mobility is nice
What?
because you can like jump up top and like flank them. That's the only reason I say banana.
I'm gonna get this sneaky
Well,
shot.
we don't always have that. Actually, a majority of the time we
Right.
don't have that.
I mean the way you're supposed to go is through that top. That's the way to go.
Oh, let's go.
But like I said, if you're just poking at the choke, then might as
We
well
can't,
just
if we can't
sit
get through the
here.
top, and we don't have anybody with any vertical mobility or anything like that, especially if they have a Diva or a Lucio, we've gotten like an entire push just wiped because 2 people just got fucking booped for trying to go around that side.
Go
That's why I
through
think the
here and
bottom
then
is
like
safer.
speed. So go through here and like speed boost up, like this.
There's speed boost up. If we need to, the supports can retreat back in here, and we have
The
the,
problem-
health pack. And we can also push
The
up.
problem doing that is you're gonna get booped off.
I hate
'cause
being
you're right
right
here.
here.
Either side, you're gonna get booped off.
Oh,
But on
Lucio's
this
gonna
one,
come
I have
and
to
go.
move quickly.
Ryan can charge you off.
That's why-
Lucio
yeah,
can
that's why
boot
you
off,
speed boost.
Farrah can boot you
you
off.
don't speed boost inside here. You speed boost up this stairway,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then you come through.
If we hesitate, then that's more likely for us to.
And we have to have a lot of game
problems
sense
with
either
booping.
way. No matter what we do, they're gonna do something. Like they're gonna try pushing off. They're gonna
I
lose
have located the enemy.
avoid that.
Speaking of like the banana thing, one time when we tried to do that, our supports got cut off by 4 of their team,
Oh yeah, I remember
and
that.
then everyone said, "Oh, where's our heals?" And we're like, "Dead."
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. when I
How
said
about-
the tanks
That's
go
why I
through and
wanna
then-
How
avoid
about you
that one
call
as
out
much
when
as
shit's
possible.
going wrong though? Don't say that you're
We
dead
did.
when you're.
A call out can't save you. A lot of the times, a call out can't save you. I mean, it can if they suck
We're like,
and they just
oh.
can't get the kill, and
At
they're
least let us
getting
know
it.
that hey,
If they
we
drop
died.
down like this, then they're just gonna be able to get the pick. Especially if they have DPS and a tank or something that drop down
So-
on them. There's just nothing you can do.
I think that banana can be a viable strategy,
Yes.
but I think that we need to know where we're going when we get through. Are we going left up the stairs or onto the point? And I think at our level in Q, we can often actually just go to the point because it's extremely possible that they'll just flood down and fight us there, or they won't be good enough to kill us before we cap it. Like, I think that's very, very possible. Especially if I don't waste my shield over here, whoever's being Reinhardt, you know, if we still have most of a shield. So that's viable, but I think when we get to this point, our speed boost needs to happen. If we're going to the point, speed boost needs to happen right here.
Well,
and
well, here's the thing.
People
What-
need to
what's
stay
speed
really
boost?
close together and not get split up. We have to super death ball to get through here.
What are you talking about, Jesse?
Corey's saying about speed boost. I'm all like, what speed boost? We never run
The
Lucio.
one from Lucio, you know?
I run Lucio a lot.
I was gonna say Connor's been doing Lucio and shit too. I mean, we can run Lucio.
We're gonna run Lucio on
The
this
issue
I
map.
know,
with
but you
comp
guys would
is
rather have a
completely
Mercy
negated.
over Lucio. It's stupid.
I'd rather
Okay,
have a Lucio.
we're not
over Mercy
talking about what we've
personally.
done in the past. We're talking about viable strategies for the future. But
Alright.
we will have a Lucio for here when we can. Now we know what we're gonna do.
Positive attitudes.
Yeah, we don't want to be like, well, we've
Saying
never
Connor
had
and I
that
have
in
been
the past,
calling
so
on
obviously
Mercy
we
for a
can't
while
run that.
now, and we still run Mercy.
Okay, just because you don't like a specific character doesn't mean we're not going to like use it.
Okay, I'm not saying I don't like you guys specifically. I just don't. Alright, never mind, dude.
No, you don't want Mercy on the field, but we can use Mercy effectively. A lot of us play that instead of Ana a lot better.
Okay.
You have to work around what people both use and their playstyle. Like I know you're super aggressive, so anything passive or requires patience, I cannot like run with you. It's just one of the limitations. You have to work around what people can play, how people play. I know Star here plays a really good Mercy because she doesn't get everybody dying.
I can play a fairly good aggressive Mercy as well.
Yeah.
Beacon in place.
We're just trying to go over like general strategies of what we can play Lucio. What we want to do is we want to go with speed boost either underneath, above, either way. When we start engaging, we want that speed boost.
Yeah. Through the dangerous choke point right before we get to the team. So
Most of the
there's-
time with Lucio, you want like speed on anyway.
So you can also attack through this lower hallway, which I've seen work quite well on some videos.
That's what I was trying to say. Is like instead of going like banana, we could go through there and go up the stairs. If the point is to get the high ground, we really don't want to come in like with this entire exposed area
Yeah.
where the majority of them can see us. If
We just
cover
have to be
around two
brave and
different
push
sides,
right
the
through
tree
here so
covers
we're
the
less
side.
of booping territory.
Yeah, and they can't drop down and split us off if we go underneath the hallway.
Yeah.
Like, they can, it's just harder to see it.
Like,
If
there
we
could be
want
a
to push
pretty nasty
in,
team
I think we
fight,
should go
but-
underneath a lot more.
There's
A lot of
gonna be
people
a nasty
take high
team
ground
fight.
heading.
That's just gonna be. There's always gonna be.
Yeah.
We have to be
way
braver
to
about
just
just
come in
going
with
in and
some-
initiating it. Like, we don't even necessarily need a pick. We just need to go and fight, and we're gonna win eventually.
Just, if we do get an advantage of any kind, can you stop
hell?
putting turrets up, please? If we have an advantage of any kind, be it high ground or we get a pick early or something like that, we need to focus on taking advantage of that because it really doesn't last too long. If
Yeah.
someone uses an ability that is part of their advantage, we have about 10 seconds or so. My heart, or the default bubble goes up or something like that. It's all about timing. So we want ult advantage when we're attacking, and trying to avoid doing chip damage when we're not going to actually push in. Like, if we have people who don't have ults yet, or the people that we need to have ults don't have ults, we'll either do a dry run or try to do damage to charge ults. But if you have your ult charge and you're not going to be able to kill whoever you're targeting, like if there's a Reinhardt out in the open with a ult, there's really no point in trying to take him out unless you
Right beside you.
Yeah. So
All
if
it does
you're,
is charge
if you're
with the
Sombra and
ult.
you already have your EMP, don't shoot at Reinhardt's butt.
Yeah, unless you can kill him or you EMP'd or whatever. So it's all about, like, don't want to keep your ult charged up fully because it's a waste of time.
Don't worry, my friend.
It's the same thing with Torbjorn's armor. If you've got full armor and you're not throwing armor packs down, you're just wasting. You want to keep your resources capped, and that's ults included. I'm not saying waste them, but if you can get one kill with your ult, guaranteed kill for free, like before or during a team fight, don't be afraid to use it. Even with like McCree's Deadeye or something like that.
We need to try to coordinate those
for all
like
the other
when
ones
we're
to
using
charge
things
off.
though, because we do often have problems where like 2 or 3 or 4 people will all use ults at the same time and it's overkill. So we do need to make sure that
That
we're
is something that we do need to
discussing.
work on.
You know, we often have problems where like Zenyatta and Lucio ult at the same time because we didn't know who was gonna do what or who was gonna react to what. Which I mean, I'd rather have both of those than neither, but you know, it's a waste. The same with offensive ults. Like, we don't need Genji and McCree to ult at the same time unless we're really wiping the team. Things like that. Like, if Zarya grabs, then one of you should ult, not both of you, you know? We just need to have that stuff
And when we're
coordinated.
comboing ults, that's important. But when it comes to like if we're starting in team fight or whatever, and we don't have like a good ult combo or something like that, and you see a good opportunity to use your ult, don't be afraid to use it just because you haven't figured out a coordination thing or
Yeah, agreed.
need everyone to use their ult. Get 1 or 2 or 3 people picked during someone's ult, then we basically won the team fight already. That's just something people need to be aware of.
Alright, so we could potentially, if we needed to for some reason, come up the center here, or we can go this long route that they were talking about, speed through here, go around, go up. So those are all possibilities. I think we should stick with the simpler ones for now, but if you guys wanted to try going that way, you know, if we're all on board with it, I don't really care. I think we should try that stuff out sometimes just to see how it feels, but I don't want to stay here for too much longer.
If we're gonna go banana, I would like to send someone through Main Street just a little bit, like a Zarya or someone with like projectiles or something, like come through to the main hallway a little bit, and then rush back to the rest of the team. They think we're coming through Main Street.
Okay.
Like when people are about halfway through the banana, like before they go around the corner, just have like a Zarya or someone with sustainability or mobility. Try to like
Unless
shoot
it's like
up
a
at-
Tracer or Genji.
Yeah, Tracer Genji. Zarya works too because she can just push up on the point too with her bubble while everyone's distracted and actually do push.
But Zarya doesn't have
just
any
need them
movement
not
ability,
to like
is what I'm
focus
saying.
on us.
No, but she has magic bubbles.
But But she doesn't have movement, so like flanking Zarya is not the best kind of.
Translocating.
Alright.
Who's had flanking Zarya?
Dexter.
I'm not talking about flanking Zarya.
Oh.
You just said
saying
5 of us go
distraction
banana and 1 of us
Hey,
goes Main
distracted,
Street, and that one person
distracted.
is
Okay,
Zarya. Just 6 together and steamroll in, as you guys call it, a death wall.
Hear me out. I've seen
that's the
I've
best
seen
way
it
to
work like 3 times, like in a row, basically. Different people like on the enemy team, but the Zarya comes over here while the team's over there.
Beacon.
Bubbles over there,
Translocating.
and then when the other people go around the corner and like head up the stairs and everything like that, and push the people off the stairs, she comes in here, bubbles, and then like here. There's this cover over here
Ahorita regreso.
on her.
See you later.
Not like she's taking on the team or anything. Not supposed to like.
She
push up
doesn't
and try to wipe
engage
the
until
team.
the entire team is engaged.
It's timing and to catch people off guard.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't. Yeah. I realize now that it sounded like I was training people off on her own.
I understand. Alright. Anything else for attack here?
That's attack and defense.
I want to hit the other maps briefly and just talk pathways or whatever, but I don't want to spend as much time on each one because I think that we'll lose everybody.
Don't seem to have as much trouble. Like I don't remember the last time we really had trouble, unless there's like a May and we just can't do anything about it on King's Row or.
I can walk.
I don't understand is
Hollywood
when
can
the
give us
May wall
problems.
goes up, no one shoots at the wall.
Always leave yourself a backup.
I always forget you can shoot at it. That's on me.
Yeah, I used to do that too.
Honestly.
I
I'm just
shoot
like,
at
oh, a
as
wall.
mercy.
Oh no. Just yell shoot
But
at
I mean,
it.
Even
if
if
they
we
do
all-
have a
the
May,
wall is
then
broken?
we can
If
just
we all
go.
focus one part of
like,
the wall,
yeah.
that thing goes
Winston
down
They don't
or-
quick.
break
or
fast.
Diva or something like that.
So when a
and
wall
just go
goes
in
up,
without the ability
Nobody should be
come
afraid
back.
to say, shoot at it, guys. Like,
I
That's
did.
fine.
I always do.
well, that's
Yeah,
good.
yes, he always does.
I do
Good.
as much as
I
my
don't
mental
remember-
balls can do.
Recently, we haven't had an issue with that.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen everybody shoot at the wall. When they're on the wall, I think.
Delayed. You
Alright.
get me? Like they gotta be on it fast.
Yes,
Walls
we
up.
do.
There's a
That just
delay in
comes
the
with
mic,
more.
though.
That just
There's
comes
a
with more
natural
practice.
delay in
We'll,
the
we'll
mic.
call it out and focus on that. I mean, I don't think that's like one of the reasons why we.
I think we just have to go in harder. Alright. Are we okay on this map? You ready to go?
Connor, you're lucky my sound
Yep.
is off. I didn't hear your high noon, son of a bitch.
I almost had you and Dex, but Dex was deflecting.
Alright.